get to the bottom one way or the other.
But I want to ski to the bottom gracefully.
Oh, grace isn't happening today. We're Chris and Melissa. Back in 2020, we left our empty nest to embark on a slow travel adventure, living in 12 cities in 12 months. We've been living in Whistler, BC for the past month. It's home to the biggest and best ski resort in North America. The perfect place for us to become skiers. Right?
We are in Whistler Village, and the last time we were here, the one thing that we didn't do was ski. So this time we're fixing that. But we haven't skied in years, so we need to rent some boots, some skis, and some helmets for sure.
Yes, and so we're going to Solomon right now. We're gonna get our stuff, and then tomorrow, big day. Oh my gosh,
yes,
big day.
That. Oh my gosh.
It's shrouded by clouds. It's hidden, but that's where we're gonna be. Look at you.
I am all outfitted for tomorrow's adventure.
Me too, but you got to make sure you're carrying it like you know what you're doing.
Yes, I'm super grateful to Elizabeth at Solomon for setting me up super well. She could tell my confusion and just hooked it all up for me.
Are you walking with the attitude like you know how to ski?
I believe in being who I am in the moment. Thank you.
Okay. Like right now, I'm having my boots about ready to fall off my shoulders. I look like a fish out of water, an Eskimo in a desert. Dancer in a mosh pit.
A dancer might fare pretty well in a mosh pit, to be fair.
No, dance is like being graceful. Mosh pit's about being violent.
Right, but a dancer could probably maneuver it better than somebody who's used to moshing when it comes to dancing.
Okay, do we have to argue?
Good morning.
So it's a big ski day, and we started on a positive note. I ran over some, I don't know what I crashed into,
But they're still standing, they don't look wrecked. So they're just these plastic things that look like they're set to divide the thing, but we couldn't see it until after we hit it.
but I will pay attention to the dividers on the ski hill. I don't want to go over those because then I will go over a cliff. So it's not starting well, but hopefully it'll end well.
And earlier this morning, I broke a makeup bottle.
Should we really be doing this?
I think we're just a little nervous. We're getting these things out of the way so that we have smooth sailing from here on out.
Oh my gosh.
Chris is going to put our boots in our locker. It is now 8:20 a.m. Chris is downstairs sorting out our locker. We were supposed to be checking in half an hour before our lesson, which would be at 8:15. So I'm hoping he's back up real soon. This had been a great setup, but then
We made it
Okay,
over
I'm
to the
turning help.
ski school. Oh, help.
if I could get help. Oh, there we go.
You probably can't see anything.
You're right, it's hard.
So we got to go get our lift tickets. We made it to the ski school. It was really hard. It's hard getting the boots on. It's hard carrying skis.
Our first day should just be, this is how you walk with skis. Thankfully, part of our ski lesson included how to walk with skis properly. Before that though, we had to fix some of our apparel issues. One, our snow pants were not on right. This part here is supposed to go on the outside of the ski boot. I had it tucked on the inside of the ski boot. Two things are wrong with that. One, it can cause an indentation on your skin, which can be painful throughout the day. Two, snow can end up in your boots. Our second big problem is the hat. We had to ditch the hat. One, as you notice in the video, it's like in my eyes, but I totally couldn't process that I needed to take the hat off so it wouldn't be in my eyes. Plus, I could have overheated. Not good. The third issue is that this is a cute jacket, but not a ski jacket. I do love it, and I thought that it was appropriate for skiing, but it has a couple of problems. One problem, there's no venting on the sides. The second is that there's not enough room for movement, so I had to unzip the jacket. Thankfully, it has that bottom zipper, so I could do that, but it makes it not a real ski jacket. So if we're gonna do this next year, I'm gonna need to invest in a proper ski jacket.
I feel like such a klutz. Everything's new and just like, ugh. But
All right, there might be a line. We should
yeah,
wait.
by the end of the day though, we'll be cruising down the mountain.
We now have our passes and are one step closer to our ski experience. You ready?
I don't think I am, but I'm gonna do my best. It's been a long time. I'm thinking 25 to 30 years since I've done this.
Well, I think we'll start out on the bunny hill.
I don't even think they have bunny hills on mountains.
It said in there kind of it had your different levels I was looking at, and so it looks like they must have something.
It's got to be called like a bunny mountain.
Maybe.
Maybe they call it a rabbit hill because it's
More
mountains.
advanced.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll find out.
We will find out. The lesson's been intense. I'm pretty rusty, but the instructor's really helping us out. Sorry I haven't been getting a bunch of footage, but I'm trying. Battery's dying. Melissa's doing great. I'm meh.
All right, Chris, here we go. So you're working the downhill ski, so that would be your right ski right now. Okay. So now the left ski. That's pretty good. You're on the left ski. That's pretty good. This is your stronger side. And I think the camera just died, but I don't know. So good job, Chris. You see, Chris? See how you're leaning up the hill? See how you're leaning up the hill? Okay. You want to be leaning down the hill. See how Chris, you're leaning to the right? Should have been leaning to the left. So there's some commentary on there.
We've made it to the top of Whistler Mountain. We've been having the ski lesson. I don't feel like I'm that much better, but I have learned a few tips.
I think you improved throughout the lesson.
Yeah, the guy said that she was doing great. Me, not so much. So what we're trying to figure out is, should we find a green hill and ski all the way down?
And I think we should, but I think we should find one lower down, not all the way up.
So we're gonna go look around and see. You think we're gonna be Olympic skiers?
No. Do you?
We can barely decide if we want to take a green down from here.
Right. Well, you got to build from someplace.
Let's start building it. Let's
We have a lot of room for growth.
Let's do it. Let's grow. Okay, we haven't gone very far. We might have bitten off more than we can chew. We're a little nervous. We give it a try. It's out of our league.
Well, and our instructor had said, take it up there, grab a bite to eat, so you can at least see how amazing it is. He felt it was too challenging for us, and that, you know, we've got a ways to go.
But we skied down a little bit, and then we go, uh-oh. If we would have skied down farther, then we would have been committed, and ooh, there was no turning back. Even turning back for that short distance, that was a hell of a workout.
Yes, and the big reason we turned back is I fell once and was like, no, it's icy today too. If it were powdery, it might be easier, but it's icy up there.
I have learned that any muscle memory I might have had from 30 years ago skiing, it's all gone. And the thing was, it's probably good that it's gone because I wasn't a very good skier, but there's like nothing. And I was having a hell of a time learning.
Well, for me, most of it seemed to come back pretty quickly. I did learn how to ski okay years back, but yeah, I'm a cautious human.
The game plan now is we're gonna go back to where we started from. We're gonna play along those hills for a while, see if we can get a groove down, some comfort level, and then we'll see about maybe taking a green to the bottom of the mountain and calling it a day.
I'm hoping we can just ride a green because it's hectic in the gondolas.
Probably less hectic going down though.
Yeah.
That's one thing about being a bad skier, taking the gondola down. Look at this, it's our own place. We're the only ones in the gondola. She still wears her mask.
I follow the rules. That's what the rules say.
There's no rule enforcer in here.
Doesn't matter. It's the right thing to do, so I do it.
We're trying to make it down our first hill. Melissa had a short little wipeout. I have almost wiped out about 8 times. This is hard. Whew. There's Melissa way up there. Easiest route, honey.
Oh, I think I just ran the easiest one.
That looks super steep. You having the time of your life?
Well, I'm having the challenge of my life. This is the steepest hill that I've ever gone down. It is the easiest green on Whistler.
I can't even describe what I feel like going down this hill. I feel like I can't describe it.
We'll get to the bottom one way or the other.
But I want to ski to the bottom gracefully.
Oh, grace isn't happening today.
Hey, honey, why do we get ourselves in these things?
Because we want to challenge ourselves.
We're definitely challenging ourselves today. This has been the hardest thing we've done. We've done scary things. This like takes longer and it requires all the skill, and my legs are tired and sore, and I suck.
We could have stuck to the lesson and then gone up and gone down as we were told we should do.
I learn by doing, not by listening.
That's a painful way to learn.
What happened, huh? What happened?
I don't know. Somehow I fell.
Hey, I'm proud of you.
I was getting proud of me too.
Here comes Melissa. Trust your turn, hon. Okay, just had my first wipeout. It wasn't too bad. It was more of a oh, instead of a tumbling down the hill 100 miles per hour. But this part's a little steep. It wasn't pretty, but that was a lot of fun.
I skied the steepest hill I've ever skied before, which is a huge accomplishment. We still have a little bit to go, but it's just a little bit.
Yeah.
Hopefully we make it to the bottom just fine.
Yeah.
It hasn't been pretty.
I was feeling pretty bad about at the top of the hill. I was like, I don't know if I'm ever going to ski again. But I had a couple breakthroughs, so I'm thinking I like this. Maybe we need to try it again.
Maybe.
Maybe. We can't just come to Whistler and ski just once. We've got to go again.
Yes, we are going skiing today. Day 2, round 2, hoping for a better day.
What's different about us skiing though?
Oh, I'm going to go and take a lesson. So I'll be spending a few hours with an instructor on the hill. Same instructor as last time. I thought he did a great job.
Yeah.
Chris?
I can't handle it. I need to practice skiing by doing it. I can't have a person telling me, do this, do that, do this, because it just doesn't work with me. So I'm going to just go for the first couple hours by myself, tackle on the mountains of Whistler. They could be scary, but that's how I learn. That's the way I work.
Yeah, we did discover we have completely different learning styles, and we've always kind of known, but the ski lesson was a great example of it.
We're going to be pros by the end of this.
I just want to be able to ski a green without being like, oh my God, I'm going to die. Oh my God, I'm going to die. Oh my God, I'm going to die. That's all I want.
No, I want to be doing backflips by the end of the day. That's what I want to be doing.
No broken legs, no broken limbs. I don't want to drive the mountains. It's your job.
Okay, let's go. Weather report.
It's been raining.
However, it has snowed a ton up in the Alpine, so hopefully it's great up there when we get farther up. The reason we're giving the weather report here in the truck is because it only takes 5 minutes to get to the village. And for some reason we left a half hour early, so we just sit here.
We like to be early and on time.
Yeah, but this is extreme. This is like almost like we have a problem or something.
I probably do.
All right, so I'm at the top. Melissa's at the school. It's snowing and I'm extremely nervous, but here goes, Green Hill. I've made it down the first stretch. So far so good. I think my lesson has helped. I haven't wiped out, but I'm gonna stay on the easiest route. It's so beautiful up here. Whistler is amazing. Very peaceful right here, although it's kind of weird because sometimes I'll hear a big explosion, and it's because the ski patrol is bombing out snow, so there are no avalanches. So got that to think about. My feet are super tired because I think I'm tensing up muscles I'm not used to tensing up, but so far I've enjoyed it. It's been awesome. The snow's amazing. The longest hill I've ever skied down, for sure. Okay, so I've skied in Minnesota, and the hills, they're tiny there. It's weird skiing here because you get different snow quality as you go farther down the mountain. And it's kind of weird because I feel like I'm getting in a groove, and all of a sudden, oh, it's icy now. And before it was powdery. What are you gonna do? I'm waiting for Melissa. I've made 2 runs. I think I might like skiing. I'm wondering if Melissa's gonna be able to go down the hill fast now, or is she still kind of pizza, french fries, pizza, french fries?
I just finished my ski lesson with John, and I have been able to go down a green hill 5 times, and I only fell once.
I just want to be able to ski a green without being like, oh my god, I'm gonna die, oh my god, I'm gonna die, oh my god, I'm gonna die. That's all I want.
Nice!
How's your ski day been?
My ski day has been good. It's been good. I've almost fallen down once, and it was kind of scary, but it's been great. I want to be doing backflips by the end of the day. If you were hoping to see me do a backflip, I was just joking. I'm never going to do a backflip. Never. And I'm delighted to be on this chairlift with you.
Yeah,
Nice and
cozy.
Yeah, and I never thought we would take a chairlift together. I just didn't think we'd make it. So good job. I'd give you a high five. But
For context on ski lifts, I have a terrible record. One of the first times that I needed to go on a ski lift, I absolutely refused, said I was gonna hike back up the hill because that's where the parking lot was, and had to talk with a lifty for like half an hour to an hour, just like working up the nerve. I made it, barely. Also in Minnesota, there were 2 different instances in which I got off the ski lift and fell, and so they had to stop the lift. I get really panicky and nervous, like I'm gonna do it wrong and I'm gonna just fall into the abyss. I also have a habit of thinking about all of the different ways in which a ski lift could just fall, or I could just slip off. But after lots of repetition at Whistler, I felt confident.
look at her go. I definitely see the Olympics in her future. Definitely. Our skiing adventure is done.
Yes.
What do you think?
I'm super excited because I've managed to ski down the biggest hill that I've ever done in my life without falling the first few times. The last time my legs were tired, I fell a bit. But I thought it was fantastic. How about you?
Yeah, it was tough, but fun. And I do think I want skiing to be part of my future, some activity that I continue to do.
Yeah, it's great exercise and it's fun and it's nice to be out in nature.
It sure was. So that was a thumb up a bump, right? So that's a thumb up a bump. Whistler, go skiing. That's what you do in Whistler, right?
Yes, when in Whistler. We have been having such a great time in Whistler.
Oh, we've been having a blast. Check out the crazy things we've been doing in these videos right here. That one or that one?